What up, guys? Happy Friday. That's right. The weekend is here, and we're going to start you off right on Wake Up Barstool, okay? Round one of the Masters in the books. We're going to look at NBA tanking. We got Smash or Pass coming up. We're going to the film room with Katic, and we're talking about the big boys. And it all starts now on FS1.
Got some thick sausage fingers. Yeah.
Yo, we're live, dude.
Oh, we're live? What's up, guys? Welcome in. Friday, Wake Up Barstool. I'm in a goofy, very fun
Hey, you look goofy.
weekend.
Thighs
is
are
here.
out.
Yeah.
Thighs
are
is
out.
out of control. Going to Mario with the kids tonight. Look at this, guys. I mean, look at this. Are you kidding me?
Pop the cast.
I
with the
dare,
camera.
dude. I dare another father to step up. I dare another father to step up to me at this movie theater tonight.
Gets
'Cause they-
one-
they gonna
gets
learn.
one quote
They gonna
tweet.
learn real
Gets
quick.
one
That's
tweet.
right, Wayne.
One
this is for
tweet
you,
from
Weezy.
Tunchi.
This is for you, Tunch. My guy.
I think you might be the first TV show host ever to wear shorts on camera.
So the bit was yesterday, literally everybody else showed up in shorts. No idea why, completely naturally.
Okay.
And so today I thought I'd follow it up with,
Look,
with
it's
a
a
little
warm
bit of thigh.
Chicago day. Anytime
is.
Anytime it gets over like that 50-degree mark, the legs start coming out in this office.
It is crazy because this morning would have been the deep of winter back home. But now I'm just, I'm just a Midwestern man. I've adjusted in many ways. But no, look, it's going to be a very fun show. Like I said, a lot to get to, set the tone for the weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. Let's all have some fun as spring has sprung. Mikey, and it's good to see you. I missed you this week.
I know, last 2 weeks. But
Yeah, I
wanna
know.
see you.
It's good to see everybody. Cause I haven't. Yeah, I was gone the last 2 weeks on vacation.
Yeah.
We missed you, especially
Yeah.
When the Levy people came in with the food.
Yeah. Okay. Stop. I don't. I know.
that
I
was-
had terrible FOMO, and none of y'all made it better because y'all just rubbed it in my face.
I haven't stopped thinking about the carrot
Well,
cake.
I got some bad news for you, bud.
What?
Next 3 weeks.
What, Chud?
Katic, are you not going to be here?
Where are you going?
Vegas,
Okay.
LA, and then my buddy's bachelor party.
Wow.
That makes me sad.
Wow. Chief. what
I'll
a
be
life.
here.
What a life. What a life, Chief, huh?
Yeah, pretty
this
good.
guy. Vegas into LA. What's so
It's a
Vegas?
professional good time.
Yeah, I mean that is true. He's the barbarian king.
Yeah.
Vegas, everybody should watch. That's going to be great, very fun. Barstool Beach House is taking on Vegas. What's LA?
Me and Liam are filming Campus Blitz at UCLA.
Oh, okay. There we go. Do we get some inside
we're
info
being
with our guy?
recruits. So we're like recruits for the day, and they're giving us the whole new.
Are you
spiel
gonna put the uniform on?
No, I said no.
Yes, with Liam as your dad.
no.
Yeah, Liam
That
as
is-
your dad. You have to put it on.
No, you're telling me you don't want to be in pads in the
That
Rose
is,
Bowl?
that is, I already was and I won. That is my least favorite thing about any visit was putting on those stupid
Whoa, good catch, good catch.
those stupid uniforms and doing a fake photo shoot.
Wait,
and
so time
fake
out.
energy and there's all the recruiters and
You don't
the
like
hosts that are like, yeah, dude, you look great.
That's so
yeah.
lame. That is so lame.
It's the lamest thing in the world.
Wait, so okay, because I, as olds, it's one of those things where like you see a lot of things that younger people do, and you say I wouldn't do that if I was that, but like 99% of the time you would. I really think that's something I would try not to do.
I will never do it again. That's why
But so you had to do it recruiting though?
brother,
They make you?
Yes.
But you can't say no.
They're like, we have your locker all ready to go with your uniform and everything.
I want to insert myself really quickly.
Yeah.
You said that you would try not to. We all just played in BBA. We all had to kind of do the exact same thing in there.
Megan,
No,
this
no.
is-
But I'm talking about stolen valor. I'm talking about you're an 18-year-old kid that hasn't earned jack diddly squat,
But
and
you're
in
there.
here putting on the uniform of legends
and
to
then
a
you
school
have-
you may not even commit to.
And then you have everyone it's all fake energy. It's all just
Yeah.
fake energy and it's horrible. So maybe Liam can have the chance to do that and I can be like the proud father.
That would be very funny, actually. We need to get Liam in a uniform.
Like I'm already been
1000%.
through the ringer, already
Yes.
done everything. So
But
now
the issue with
Liam
Liam
can
is
do it.
it would actually be hilarious because he would just put it on and be like, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did you see a Liam last night? He was
Oh, he
effervescent.
was
He
jacked
was
up.
pumped up, but that's golf.
Yeah, that's golf.
Liam's a big golf guy.
Speaking of golf, Masters underway yesterday. Augusta was beautiful, you know.
always.
Down
Always
in
is.
Augusta.
Weather incredible. I have not thought about that song. That's the Chris Vernon, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
just- it
Memphis
comes in my head.
radio host, legend. Shout
It
out
just
Vernon.
comes in my head.
But yeah, Augusta was stunning. I was texting my father-in-law about it this morning, and he's a big golf guy. He lives in Georgia. He seemingly confirmed that the bird song is pumped in for whatever that's worth. Also, fun fact, they use heat lamps on the azaleas to get them to bloom early for the tournament.
That
Whatever
makes
they're
sense.
doing, it's working.
Yes, no
Yeah.
stone left unturned, and it's interesting to see how the conversation is going into the tournament, and then what immediately changes. 'Cause that's a great part about sports, right? It's unscripted. And going in yesterday, it was okay. Rory not entering in the best form. Scheffler not entering in the best form. Still great, but like a lot of people saying, going picking else, going other. Well, guess who's the betting favorite after day one? Rory McIlroy.
Rory.
And he played excellent. And you know what he played, Chief? He seemed to play very free, like a man unburdened.
He already got his Masters jacket.
He's home.
Yeah.
He's home. He feels comfortable. And like certain guys, just like Fred Couples, for whatever reason, he's 100 years old. He always just shows up and plays well there. So some guys just have that core style, and it feels like Rory and I might transition into being one of those guys.
I'm not even a golf guy, and even I can appreciate the pornographic element of Fred Couples' swing.
Oh,
it is
Boom, boom, couples?
dude. It is unreal.
What a phrase.
It is. It's so smooth. It's. I mean, look at it, dude. Has
Butter.
anybody
Butter.
exactly?
Butter.
Has anybody ever swung a club smoother
No.
than our guy Freddie?
He's so cute.
He is. I know.
He's
Yeah.
adorable.
Like he probably he's retired in Florida. He probably just plays every day with the boys. Has a couple transfusions.
Well, and
He seems like another guy who's a professional good time.
I was going to say the other thing is everybody loves Fred Couples.
Yep.
So any golf course he ever steps foot on, everybody wants to do anything they can
Yeah.
for him.
Yep.
That's something else that I love thinking about is like, in this day and age, you can sort of buy your way into anything, or if you have enough money, right, you have enough power. It is still, it's really cool to me that the access you get by winning a green jacket. Like the becoming a major winner's huge.
It's like security clearance.
That's what I'm saying. Like all of a sudden, like Rory McIlroy, been one of the best golfers in the entire world his entire life, and yet only this last year did he gain access to that clubhouse. And gatekeeping something like that, you get like in many areas, I would maybe like kind of be against it or be like, oh, it's artificial or it's douchey. It's not here though. No. It's just awesome.
It's
and it means you have to-
meritocracy.
you have
Gotta win it.
You have to earn your way
Yeah.
into that room, and we'll see who does. Hey, who's leading the way right now?
It's a great question.
Sam Burns.
Burnsy.
Huh. Megan, do you
Look
know
out
where
for
Sam
Justin
Burns went to
Rose.
college?
I'm sure of
LSU?
this.
Let's go.
That's right, the Tigers, baby. Sammy B, 5 under, Mikey. Where's your Indiana golfer, huh? Notre Dame, nowhere to be
I
found,
don't
Chief?
even think Indiana's.
One thing about us Tigers, we're everywhere.
That's
you
what I'm
know?
saying. Lane Kiffin, Will Wade. Shout out Jay Johnson, Kim Mulkey, shout out our guy, Sammy Burns. So look, we'll talk more Rasters. What?
Rasters?
Win a championship in anything, though.
Sam Burns?
No, I'm just saying in general.
Yeah.
So you can't win a championship in anything.
Whistle?
You must have forgotten.
Nor could LSU.
Okay, yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right. I forgot, the fact that we won 3 football national championships with 3 new head coaches in
when?
the last 25
Oh, you
years.
just fired your
Okay.
coach.
Yeah, he was a bad guy.
I'm talking the now.
He was.
dude.
He's a
I'm
bad
talking
guy.
the
Stop
now.
it,
Bill of
Bagger.
goods. You got sold to
Talking
Bill.
the now.
Hey, Katic,
Yeah.
the
We
recency
live in the
bias
now.
does
We live
not
in the
impress
present.
me.
We
Michael,
live in the present.
You can't win this argument.
I'm talking.
Right now.
I'm talking Big Ten. I'm talking conference. Big Ten.
okay.
Yeah, I mean,
LSU,
We gonna
SEC
see.
can't do
look,
anything.
hey, guess what?
That's what you guys do.
Guess
every
what?
year.
I
Oh,
get
we'll
it.
see.
I get it. You're new money. You just
Yeah.
showed up here.
Hey, enjoy it while you
Well,
can.
now
We've
that
been here for
everybody
a
can
while.
pay their players.
We've been here for a while. And we ain't going nowhere. Yeah, we're paying them more than anybody
Hey,
now.
you know what? It's just different.
40
Wow.
million on
Just
this
different.
roster.
Not a great
40 million,
ROI
Chief.
so far.
I know what?
No.
Oh, this
Not a lot.
coming year?
This coming year.
And also, T-Bob, let them.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Let them. Shout out Kiffin.
Anyway.
Classic SEC people.
Yeah, we're a great time.
Hey, if you want to get your questions into the show, remember you can hashtag AskWub. We'll get to them at the end of the show or sometimes throughout the show, depending if they're relevant or very good. All right. So we'll talk more golf a bit later, starting hour number 2. But the Masters has been fantastic. The coverage has been great on all fronts. Really, really great stuff to carry us through the entire weekend. The NBA playoffs are on the horizon, and unfortunately, the conversation seems to be less about the playoffs right now, and really more about the general state of the league. And this has been a constant convo over the last few weeks. You see Mike giving an emphatic,
the product is
thick thumbs down.
Yeah, is it because the league stinks?
It's
Do you,
terrible.
now, by that, do y'all mean the quality of the basketball or?
No.
Just
I just think
the overall product
of it.
Well, okay,
No, you just don't. You would rather I would rather watch college basketball.
a billion times over.
and I've never been a college basketball guy. I've always been a hardline NBA guy, and I
I've been
found
telling
myself.
you for years.
No, I know. This year was the first year where I was like, I actually would rather tune into a college.
Yes,
Me and Hester, we've been telling
It's
you.
fun to watch the stars, but like people just not high effort. Like people aren't like grinding for the wins, you know?
I mean, that's why the playoffs are fun.
Right,
That's when you see
I'll watch the
everybody like
playoffs.
this.
I don't even think the playoffs are that great anymore.
Oh,
you,
wow.
You have these blowouts every single. Like it might go 7, but every single game is going to be a 20-point spread.
Yeah, the 3-point. That was especially last playoffs. You really, really felt that last season for
Let me
sure.
tell you guys about the NHL.
I'm going to my first hockey game on Saturday, by the way.
Are you
You've lived
coming
here
with-
how long? You've
coming
never
with
been to
the-
a Blackhawks game?
the ice?
Yeah, I'm going to IceCon.
All right, we'll see you there.
I'm going to be there with Elio, the whole crew. What?
No. On that note, though, I'm going to my first NBA game tonight.
Okay, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, the Bulls.
We're
I wanna watch the
we
Bulls.
got
I
to
did.
get ingrained in Chicago.
Dante invited me, and I'm like, all right.
Both are very fun. Hockey games are probably
better.
hockey is one of the sports that benefits most seeing it live, I would say. It's kind of like a NASCAR
I
race
agree.
Yeah.
in that it feels completely different.
Yeah.
It was very hard finding like the right size jersey. Apparently you have to do it from the chest. It was like 42, 44, 50. I'm like, I have no idea what size
I'm not
supposed
a
I
to
just
be.
bought a 4X, like a beast. Just bought a
I also
parachute.
think hockey jerseys are my favorite thing
They're
to wear.
Yep.
amazing.
Really?
Out
I don't-
of all
amazing.
jerseys.
I'm just not a jersey guy. I also feel like
I'm not a jersey guy either, but I just
You
grew
wear
up.
it to the game and you get mustard on the sleeve. It's a problem.
Not a jersey
so
guy.
comfy,
You,
though.
Never been.
You elitist
Why is that elitist?
Catholic.
Stolen valor.
No, you're a classic. I don't want another man's name on my back. No, jerseys are fun. It's
Have
like wearing
fun.
a
Hey,
wizard
I'm not-
costume to Renfest.
I'm not yucking your yum. It's just not for me.
That's fair. That's fair. I guess you're not really gatekeeping, so I apologize for being so aggressive. But you're also right. NHL playoffs, unreal product.
The best.
So awesome.
That's on the horizon. But let's talk about the NBA because one of the major elements in the bad product that y'all are referencing are the fact that seemingly half the league is tanking, and it's a. Mikey, have you ever heard of Valeas Paterkulis? Because he has a quote that is always stuck with me. Okay,
What do
and
you
it's about
think?
I think
precedent.
I've heard of Valeris
Paterkulis. It's about precedent, okay? And it's no man considers a course base for himself, which has proven profitable to others. And unfortunately, there is a laundry list. There are a laundry list of NBA teams that have tanked, and it's worked out incredibly well for them. I mean, look at the Spurs' entire franchise history.
Yeah.
Take it for Tim Duncan now. Take it for Wemby. Look how good they are now. And so even though it hurts, even though it feels terrible for the fans, for the players, for the coaches, for the front office, for the league in general, the rewards are so great. So the question becomes, how do you disincentivize teams? How do you make it so that they don't try to lose games to get the best players, especially in a game like the NBA, because it's a strong league sport, one player changes everything. And Adam Silver's solution that he seems to be leaning towards is just flattening the lottery odds. So every team that does not make the postseason will have the exact same 8% chance to get that lottery ball to go their way, so that you're not incentivized to try to lose as many games as possible. Thoughts?
Let's put it in immediately. Give the Bulls a real chance. But it's just like this is a rule for the Bulls. The Bulls are content. The Bulls, the Heat, those teams, the Hawks, there was 3 years in a row where those were the play-in teams every year. They're just in the middle always. So it kind of rewards these teams that aren't doing the right thing anyways. Like they can't even tank properly. But I hope that, I don't know, it's just the bottom of the league is so bad. And when you pull up tankathon.com, which gives you the updated odds, and it's like, oh, the worst 2 teams in the league, have lost 16 in a row. Like, they're not even trying to hide it a little bit. So I think it's a worthwhile experiment. I don't think it fixes the product in general.
Crazy idea. All right, I don't bet the NBA. I don't watch the NBA. I agree with Katic. Terrible product. What if we take all the players in the league and just redraft them?
No, this is no. I mean, it would be.
It would be so much fun.
You thought Luka Doncic leaving Dallas was heartbreaking. You know, I mean, maybe it would finally give the Pelicans a chance.
Exactly. We'll
you would
switch
think the
things up.
Pelicans are tanking. They don't even have a first-round pick.
Tankathon?
You
That's
never
an
heard-
actual thing?
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never heard of it. It's a great resource.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jersey Jerry tries to tank every year in the BBA. That never
He
works.
trades out of his pick every year.
I think that, and by the way, Chief, not to yuck your yum, but the play-in teams would only have a 2.5% chance. So you'd have to completely miss the play-in, which even then maybe
So
they need to
the
change
Bulls are
that.
screwed again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so I think this is a near impossible problem to solve. I think the flattening of the odds is probably about as good of a solution as I can think of because of its simplicity. It's not overwrought. It's elegant. It's very cut and dry, and I think it's a good base to maybe start there. You get a couple years of data, and you see, okay, how have teams reacted? Do we need to change? Do we need to make it more complicated? Do we need to put more rules in place? But I think it's potentially a very good starting point. But this is a big playoffs for the NBA. They got to put out a good product because the NHL is definitely about to.
Yeah, this has been one of the most exciting run-ins to the end of the season for the NHL in a long time. The Eastern Conference has got like 5 teams going for 1 spot. The West is pretty tight. As soon as teams get in, it turns like the level of play from the playoffs to the regular season in the NHL, it just takes a huge jump, and it's the best thing on TV for 2 months, and the NBA just can't recreate that. And I don't think it was always that way either. I don't even think this is like an old man moment. I feel like the NBA used to be much more competitive.
No, it was. I don't know.
2016?
A lot of people point to the 2016.
I just think about
that
the
was
times-
yesterday. Mike. We're talking about the 90s, man. Come on.
That's what I was saying. I remember growing up and like my parents being glued to the TV. Like,
Yeah.
so excited.
Pacers. I remember watching Pacers
excited
Bulls
for basketball.
series with my dad, like with my entire family.
Same.
And now it's just like if it's on, I'm just like,
Yeah, I'll
We'll
tune into
see.
the finals.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe the NBA has a little trick or two up its sleeve. What about this, Mikey? Production came up with a solution. Excuse me, somebody on Reddit did. I apologize. Dynamic beer pricing. The worse your team is, the cheaper concessions get.
Well, isn't that kind of what the White Sox do? Well, like just better concessions, and since their team's not good.
Oh, really? Has that
true, Chief?
been their play?
Don't they usually
They've
have?
always had really good food.
They
with the
try to
White
bring
Sox.
people in, right?
Maybe that could be part of it.
Look
Prices aren't cheaper. Food is better.
Look at this. The Thunder, you got to pay $22 a beer for.
God, I would love that.
Pelicans are only $3.15. It's only 10 cents a beer for Wizards games. That would actually get me in the door.
That's like those are like
100%.
minor league baseball prices. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Dime
sure.
beer.
Yeah.
That would rock.
I haven't had. I think the cheapest I've ever had were quarter beers at Wednesday Bowling at All Star Lanes back in college.
And the nasty pitchers that had
Dude, we
sludge
we
in
went
them.
to the March Madness games at United Center, $24 for a
That's
beer.
insane.
Bro, everything's insane. Everything's insane. It's always, you grow up reading about hyperinflation. What a time to be alive to get to live through it.
Oh yeah, lucky
Really,
us.
really lucky us,
Lucky
dude.
us.
Getting to live through it.
Just want to drink beers.
Why are you so sad, dude? Do something. Do something. Take your shirt off.
Yeah, make me laugh.
There's another week for that.
Oh yeah, that's true. A lot of shirt off Katic content coming here.
I
Pretty
can't
soon.
wait to crawl again.
Oh, I'm
Yeah,
excited.
We're crawling big time.
That was the birth of Crawler Nation.
It
Yeah.
Was Beach House, right?
Yeah.
I'm just so pumped to see him in Vegas, just having the
Gonna
time
get
of his
dangerous.
life.
It's gonna get dangerous.
It's gonna be great. Everybody should also listen to BBC, the Barstool Big Boys Club, as well, both him and Ella on that show, and they'll be in Vegas. They're gonna be checking in live from Vegas for next week's episode, right?
I love that.
As well.
That would be at,
Is it 2 weeks?
what would that be? 4 a.m.?
I don't know.
5 a.m. out there.
Oh, from WUB? Oh, I was talking about on BBC. But yes, we are going to make you.
No, absolutely not.
No,
I'll probably still be awake.
yeah,
from
that's
the
what
night
I'm saying.
before.
We need to keep them up all night before we have them.
Probably still be awake.
We're going to make you do a drunken WUB recap the same way we did at the national
Yeah,
championship.
you have to do a crawler corner just hammered from Vegas.
Yeah,
No,
Live from the club.
No shot.
That's my boy Coog. That's what it would be the entire
shot. I
time.
would be absolutely inebriated.
All right, so
What a word.
it is the NFL offseason, I guess, sure. It is.
Great word.
Oh, do you have the card? Okay, actually, Mike, I do have a word that I want you to try to pronounce
Okay.
before we get to our quarterback conversation and what it means.
Sesquicentennial.
There's an I in the end.
I believe it's
Oh wait, sesquicentennial.
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 It's sesquicentennial.
I've never heard that word either.
Squirrel centennial.
I'd never heard of it either. Do you know what it means?
Something I know isn't
Something every something years.
Okay,
7 years.
yeah, we're kind of close
7 years.
here.
70 years.
No,
Isn't
70.
sesquin?
What's a centennial?
5.
100.
Centurion,
Yeah.
100, right?
700?
So sesqua, I don't know if it means half, but
Squaw?
it's 150. That's 150 anniversary. Why would we bring up sesquicentennial?
150 years of NFL football.
No, today's the 150th episode of Wake Up Barstool.
Oh, I was on the 100th as well.
Yeah, I know. Friday, that's how the week works.
Yeah.
5 days in the week. So generally, the Friday shows will end up being the anniversary shows.
I love that.
Yeah. Anyway, okay, let's get into NFL quarterbacks. It's the offseason. And one thing about the NFL, man, is why are you so sad?
Oh, no, I'm folding a paper airplane. Continue.
He's busy. You do your job, he'll do his.
Yeah, please. Continue, host.
You do your
Host the
job.
show.
One thing about the NFL is you can craft storylines out of thin air, right?
That was zesty.
You can get into the lab and just do whatever you want. And so today we've done that, and I think it's kind of a fun conversation. It's which quarterback going into 2026 has the most pressure on him. And we're going to go guy by guy here. Let's start with Lamar Jackson. Chief, how do you feel about Lamar Jackson entering 2026?
I kind of feel like they might have missed their window last year, where they had the AFC, all the best quarterbacks aside from Josh Allen were kind of down. It felt like the path was there. Now they go out and get Trey Hendrickson, so they have the defense, pretty fully loaded. I do think there's a lot of pressure on him. There is always that narrative that he can't get it done in the playoffs. It's time for Lamar Jackson to they've got to get to a Super Bowl.
The playoff pressure is perennially on Lamar. However, if this is a conversation about how good Lamar is still, which some people want to say after having the down year last year, I think that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, let's not forget, because I wanted to dive into this to remember how overwhelmingly good he was 2 seasons ago. 4,100 pass yards, 8.8 yards per attempt, 41 touchdowns to 4 picks, guys.
Yeah, he's fine.
He had another 1,000 on the ground. He led the league in touchdown percentage, yards per attempt, QB rating, yards per carry. Yes, last year was a down year, but I'm not going to overreact. Now, if he has another bad year this year, then over-the-hill conversations are going to be legitimate. So I still think he's very good, but to your point, Chief, for Lamar at this point in his career, everything just comes down to success in the postseason.
And they kind of pushed out Harbaugh for him is kind of the narrative. So.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's a good point I hadn't considered.
Yeah.
I just feel like he hasn't cared recently. I don't feel like I see Lamar fired up. I don't feel like I see him excited to play. I know last season was down. It's hard to play through that. But if you're a franchise quarterback, if you did have the years that you had, why are you not going out there with more excitement to play the game?
That was, and it is kind of funny because that does kind of tie into some of the narrative that was coming up in all the Harbaugh stuff, was him like sleeping in meetings and stuff. I don't know what I believe or don't believe there. But in terms of some of the guys we're going to talk about, Lamar's one of the ones that I think is actually in a pretty good spot. Jordan Love. Where are you at with Jordan Love? Can he take the next step? You bring back LaFleur.
Well, the division's passed him by. We're in a Bears era now. Yeah, I mean, I think he's reached his ceiling. It's just, can they build a team around an average quarterback?
I would say he's above average.
I would say he's perfect.
I know that as a Bears fan,
Perfectly
but,
average is like completely fine.
I mean, think about
it's fine.
think about how this Green Bay team looked to start the season last year. They looked like juggernauts. They were fantastic. I took a Super Bowl future on them before
we all did.
Before everything went to crap.
What year is this from? This highlight.
My deal with Jordan Love is I think he's how do I want to say this? It makes sense what the Packers are doing here.
Yeah.
Like to stick with him. He's been very solid. You look at the numbers, it's very consistent. In 23, it's 32 touchdowns, 11 picks, then 25-11, 23-6 last year. And really last year was a year. He had missed a couple games. Also, defense kind of ruled the day.
His receivers always get hurt.
Yeah, I'm like, it would be too reactive to bail on the Green Bay Packers and Jordan Love, especially because it wasn't. Even though he could always do things better, I wouldn't blame the Packers offense for those heartbreaking losses to the Bears.
Yeah, and if we're in a safe space here, when Jordan Love drops back and he hits his back foot, my heart stops.
Yeah.
Because it's just something about it. He just floats that ball out there and it's like completed every single time. So he is a very good quarterback. I don't think he's the best quarterback in the division anymore. It does feel good to say that.
The Iceman?
The Iceman, baby.
The Iceman cometh,
the
dude.
Iceman.
I mean, we don't even have Caleb Williams on this list, but does he? How much pressure does he have?
I don't think he has that much pressure. Maybe to like sustain what he did last year, and like,
that's what I'm saying. He has to.
But I think he's
For the sake
like
of
getting
Chicago,
really
he has
comfortable.
to.
Yeah,
I think
true.
he's getting very comfortable.
Yeah, year
playing
2 with
quarterback
Ben.
in the NFL, right?
Yeah.
I think he has to. I think Caleb Williams. We know he can do the spectacular stuff. It all comes down to doing the simple stuff.
Yep. Which he got better as the year went along with that.
Now it is interesting though, because you've done a lot of talk of Caleb Williams, best of division, et cetera, et cetera. What happened to Jared Goff? And I kind of feel like, speaking of windows, it does kind of feel like maybe the Lions window closed. I mean, you losing Ben Johnson, Aaron Glenn last year did not go according to plan. Jared Goff's still very good,
I don't think you can ever doubt.
but they're not the dominant force that dropped to the Commanders 2 years ago in the playoffs.
Didn't Campbell take over play calling at one point last year too?
Yeah, they ended up firing their OC. They hired Drew Petzing, young guy, 38 years old, thought to be kind of a run game mastermind, which it does feel like the Lions got a little bit away from last year.
Yeah. So I think maybe that first year after Ben, they did take probably a bigger step back than they were anticipating. So if they've corrected that problem, I think the Lions will be right back in the mix.
One thing about Jared Goff is I do think he's passed the test of public perception where everybody just accepts that he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't believe that. Like, he played for a Super Bowl and nobody believed that. We just thought he was McVay's meat puppet.
Yeah.
But he's done well. What about Dak? This is a national sports show. We got to talk Cowboys.
This is pressure. Dak has to do something. I'm so tired of talking about the Cowboys preseason, how Dak's one of the best quarterbacks in the league. What has Dak done?
So
What has he done?
This is interesting to me because we're saying the same thing, but I filtered it differently. In that, I think Dak has no pressure because I have no expectation for the Cowboys.
I guess that's true, but at the
like
same
I know
time,
he's a good quarterback, but I know they won't win anything.
Then the expectations, we need to stop saying that Dak is a top 5 quarterback, that the Dallas Cowboys are going to, go to a long playoff run. No.
Is he top 10?
At this point, I don't know. He's done nothing to impress me over the years.
I think Dak's pretty good. I'm a Dak guy.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm saying as the team-wise, not him as just a
yes,
quarterback.
that's what he suffers from. Like, we all know Dak's great. We know he's going to put up stats.
Yeah.
But nobody believes that it's going to translate into wins. And it's not really his fault. Their defense has got awful. But
I think it's more so just pressure on the Cowboys.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Like, and granted, and also because the Cowboys are talked about so often on such a national stage, it really you get desensitized to it.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, Dak is so used to operating in this space. What do you think, Mikey?
Yeah, I agree, dude.
Nailed it. It actually fits you pretty well.
It does fit.
Mikey's already got a foot up.
Okay, last one. No.
No, not at all.
We're not going to break yet, Jer Bear. Okay, because
job to do.
Here's the actual answer. It's C.J. Stroud.
Yeah.
1,000%.
Yeah.
Yup.
Nobody failed on a stage as big or as magnificently as did C.J. Stroud.
Came out of college, was like this, still first year NFL.
And it's crazy. I mean, just look at the numbers. His rookie year, he tears it up over 4,000 yards, 23 touchdowns, 5 picks. He led the league in interception percentage, one of the safest quarterbacks. Then 3,700 yards the next year, 12 picks. Only 3,000 yards last year, 8 picks.
Yeah.
We had some injuries. But again, the failure on the playoff stage where his first half was so bad and the Patriots offense looked so hapless. There was an idea of, do we need to go to Davis Mills? They said, no, we're going to let him play out. They just picked up his 5th-year option. They seem to believe in C.J. Stroud. No one else does.
Yeah.
And this is a year that decides what the truth of him is. Is he more of the rookie that we saw, or is what we've seen the last 2 years who C.J. Stroud really is?
Yeah, you had to pick up his option and run the experiment to see if he can find it, but they have to be scouting that next draft class in the back of their mind, too.
Sure.
Do we think with each year Davis Mills gets to, live another year in the NFL, his neck grows an inch?
1,000%.
And his pockets grow an inch too, I'll tell you.
Yeah. Wait, where did Mills end up going this offseason? Why am I blanking? Is he still in Houston? Production, do y'all know?
Great question, T-Bob.
I thought he was still there, but
Is he still there? For some reason, I thought somebody else had picked him up. That's a.
My brain's
You
saying.
yelled at me for
my
being on
brain's
my
saying a
phone
red uniform,
during
but
the
I'm
show.
not sure.
Look at you.
You
You
were
have a computer right in front of you.
You were scrolling mindless TikTok mukbangs
During a commercial
I'm trying
break.
to look up.
You have a computer.
I'm trying to look up where Davis Mills went this offseason. Stuff that matters.
Chud.
Important stuff.
Chud.
Okay. Coming up next, guys, it's time to head to the money corner. Megan Makin Money. She's going to give us some tips for how to bet the MLB. Don't go anywhere. More Wake Up Barstool on the other side. Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. So a bit of a different money corner today. Weird time in sports calendar. Betting the MLB's odd. Lines come out, pitchers announced. It's tough to do. So Megan, give us some tips for how to gamble during the MLB season.
Okay, so I have a little notes here. Obviously, if you've been betting baseball, this is probably not new news to you. So just,
But no, there's going to be a lot of people this is news to.
Right,
So don't,
right.
yeah. Go ahead, feed us. Yeah, me
so
too.
Obviously, as T-Bob said, with this show being so early, looking at lines, you don't know for sure who's going to be your starting pitcher, and you don't know who for sure is going to be out there playing. So you don't want to put your hard-earned money and your heart behind, say, like a Shohei for, whether it's a batter prop, whether it's, you think that he's going to get total bases, whatever. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket before you know what's actually going on the diamond.
Yep, makes
so,
sense.
First off, we're going to go with what I like to look at, which is going to be bullpen discrepancies.
What?
Bullpen discrepancies.
Okay.
So you've heard the saying that, a team is only as good as their worst player.
Yeah.
I feel like that could also be true for a bullpen. Obviously, you have your starters that are going out there that are just ripping, but then if the bullpen isn't good, you're going to have to look at that game a little bit differently, right? So whenever you have a bullpen that's not as good, you just have these starters, you're going to want to look at like a first 5 play. You're going to want to look at batter props. You're going to want to look at that starting K prop. You don't want to play that full game there with a terrible bullpen.
Yeah, it's an inning-by-inning affair now.
Yes.
Right? They just bring a guy in, knocks out an inning, bring the next guy in, knock out an inning.
Up next, we're going to look at K props. As I said a little bit earlier with the bullpen discrepancies, you're going to want to look at those starting pitchers. If you've been betting baseball, if you've been watching baseball, a lot of these starting pitchers are guys that you have watched pitch 1,000 times.
Yeah.
You know their stuff, you know exactly how they're going to deliver, and that's where you want to bet those K props. Up next, we're going to look at run line dominance. So right now, early in the season, if teams are absolutely going out there and mashing, don't be afraid to take the run line. So right now,
What is the run line?
so the run line is to win by 2 runs. So not just the money line. You're going to.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
-1.5.
Yes.
Okay.
So what you're going to want to do is you're going to look, say, Yankees, Brewers. Those 2 teams right now are hitting the run line at 77.8%.
Woo!
So don't be afraid.
Baseball gambling's too smart.
There's so many numbers.
I just need, like,
thought you
what
just
are
said
the
the F
spread? No.
So don't be afraid to, if it's a heavy favorite. Like
Gas it up a little bit.
Yankees, Dodgers, Brewers right now. Go ahead, take the run line. We're going to get into my.
Conversely for bad teams.
Yes. Okay, lastly, we're going to get into first five. We talked about, the run line dominance. However, when you look at a first five, which is obviously the first 5 innings, a lot of those heavy hitting teams, they're going to be way overpriced. There's not going to be any value there. So what you're going to want to look at is the big dogs, those first 5 innings, because you're going to get plus money, and you could also get plus a half a run that first 5, which means if they're tied, you still win your bet. Best teams right now hitting that first 5 margin: Twins, Diamondbacks, White Sox. You're going to get plus money on all 3 of those teams, especially in the first 5. So that's just a little bit of my advice. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully I can guide you into baseball betting a little bit.
So essentially you could boil the last point down to bet the bad teams early, the good teams late.
Basically.
Because
There's a lot of
run line
baseball
encapsulates
left.
the entire game.
Like, for example, like the Mariners, they're, I think, the second favorite to win the World Series behind the Dodgers. The other day I took the Rangers over the Mariners because right now the Rangers are just playing better baseball. Just because the Mariners are one of the favorites to win the World Series, you need to look at it game by game because there's so many games, and baseball, it's a long sport, long season. So make sure you're really, crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Look at batter versus pitcher matchups. Look at historics. How well the pitcher does in that park. Look at teams that are striking out a lot. A lot of different variables there, but that's why I love betting baseball, because there are so many options and there's a lot of live betting opportunities throughout the game.
Hell yes. Thank you, Megan. Excellent job, dude. I feel like I just went to a master's course. If you want to get involved with betting, there you go. Coming up next, the Masters. Don't go anywhere. More WUB, Hour 2.
It's going down in Augusta.
Welcome back to Wake Up Barstool. The Masters, day 2. Already underway, I imagine. Or set to get underway.
Can't wait to watch it.
Another great day. Look, again, guys, every sport at its pinnacle is always fun to tune in for, even if you're not like the biggest day-to-day fan, but probably no sport, like the same way that NASCAR is probably the best to go to live compared to watching on TV, probably no sport benefits more from randomly tuning in than does the Masters over the next 4 days. The scenes are incredible. The naps are fantastic. The weather is perfect right now. And the quality of play day 1 was it was fantastic. It was a hard day yesterday. According to all the golf guys, things are running fast, things are running firm. It was one of the highest average scores that they've had in a while, but some guys did very well. And here's a very interesting tweet from our guy Kyle Porter. Since 2005, only 2 players, Tiger and Rory, have ever come from outside the top 10 after round 1 to win the Masters, so your 2026 champ is almost assuredly one of the names on your screen right now. Again, it seems like the main storyline is Rory McIlroy, as he spent a long time trying to get that green jacket. He finally does. He wasn't even playing well coming in, and he was locked in yesterday. Not someone who's even known for playing well the first round of the Masters. But I think, again, the best thing that I saw out of Rory yesterday, and the thing that I loved watching, is it just felt like a man who was playing free. Every year for the past decade of his life, this tournament has been trying to achieve the career Grand Slam. Everybody watching him, will he fail? Can he step up? And to be able to enter yesterday and not have any of that, it had to be one of the best feelings that a human being could achieve.
I mean, after winning his other majors, and this one being the last one for the Grand Slam, you want to talk about pressure.
Yeah.
This guy has felt the most pressure of anyone for the last, 10 years to win a green jacket.
That's what I'm saying. He's playing with complete house money
so
right now.
many times.
Yeah.
So I was happy to see him win it last year, and now that you say he's playing free, I mean, might as well, dude. You literally have hit the pinnacle of your career of hitting a Grand Slam. Now just enjoy it. Have fun playing golf. Have fun going to Augusta and trying to get another green jacket. It's just awesome.
Well, and when you're a guy of Rory's skill, and you see this all the time, right? Phil couldn't break through forever, then he does break through, and he ends up winning a bunch, right? It's one of those deals where they always have the skill set, but it's something mentally that can be holding them back. And when those barriers are broken down, then the skill set really gets to shine. Another guy, best golfer in the world, and by the way, Rory's the betting favorite now after day 1. But Scheffler.
Yeah.
I mean, again, a guy that wasn't thought to be in his best form. He's had another kid recently.
What does that have to do with his form?
No sleep.
He doesn't hold him.
Okay. I'm sure Scheffler has a lot of help, but he is someone he seems to have a very square head on his shoulders, right? He's known for being like a very relaxed guy, doesn't seem to ever make the moment too big, a very family-oriented guy. But whether it's fair or not, he wasn't in his best form entering this tournament. He looked fantastic yesterday.
Yes, he did.
Number one player in the world, somebody you always have to pay attention to. He comes in at 2 under. And then how about Justin Rose?
I love it. I was about to bring him up. Baller, dude.
It's his Masters numbers are kind of absurd. He has been tied for leader in the lead at the end of 11 Masters rounds in his career.
I might bet on him.
That is the most for a player that has never won. Is this the year where Justin Rose can finally push through, dude?
So, as a person that doesn't really watch much golf, why has he not been able to push through? Like, what has been the play, like his play in the Masters that has not brought him to that next level?
It kind of sucks because I don't even know, and the real golf guys who know better than me, but I don't even know that he's had like epic collapses.
No.
He just loses. He's lost 2 playoffs. Like he's literally lost. Yeah. So the problem, like Matt just said in my ear, it's just running into better players.
Yeah.
It's running into Tiger when it's his moment, or Rory when it's his moment, and him just not being able to get across the finish line.
Yeah.
Still, I mean, he's still fighting to get into that clubhouse. So he was fantastic yesterday. We mentioned Sam Burns, somebody who almost broke through with a major last year. He comes in the lead, 5 under. This is kind of a tournament, though, where I don't know if being in the lead is necessarily the best thing after day one. You kind of want to be in, but again, you want to be in the top 10.
Look at mini golf. Look at the olds the day before. You guys were ahead. Then the youngs yesterday just come back.
Can we talk about that a little bit?
They played that tournament too late at night for the olds.
We talked about that.
Tired.
You were a demon.
We needed to. I was locked in. Yeah. I was locked in. But still, like, so if you don't know, we had our Barstool mini golf yesterday. Shout out to everybody who put it together. It's for $40,000. It was Gen Z versus the millennials. And
more like boomers, why you guys were complaining.
Unfortunately, we ran into the unstoppable force that is Ben Mintz's good luck. Actually, Mintz played great golf yesterday.
The oldest guy on the team.
Yeah, doesn't make any sense.
He also almost hit that winning shot.
He played great.
That would have been the pinnacle of the golf game. I mean, it's happened so many times where, Mincy gets to the very end and then wonderful things happen. Him hitting a hole-in-one, like Max's was electric, but like with Max, it's almost like expected with him, right? Like a big blow up or like whatever. With Mincy, he's just so damn positive and just he's got to get hot.
So here it is. This is Max final putt. This is after 2 days of golf. We played 2 rounds of match play where you play with a teammate and you're switching off. We played
I love Max.
A full round of individual match play yesterday. And it was dead even all the way into sudden death overtime. And Max Delente hits the hole-in-one to take home $40K for the boys.
I gotta say, whenever things happen like that, and like Max or whoever wins, I'm usually the only girl on the team every time.
Yeah.
So whenever everyone breaks out to that celebration, I usually tend to stay behind.
Smart.
Because
gotta be careful.
Everyone gets so hype, and there's always someone.
I mean, Max is throwing the rocks and stuff.
That was a big bounce back for Max too, because me and him were head to head. I had to win to force OT. I thought I broke his spirit. I thought I had him, and then he shows up when it matters most.
I gotta talk about the White Sox.
That
ball was gonna stay in no matter what.
Oh, when he picked it up,
I was dying laughing because there was just no world it was gonna hop over that.
Dave knows best.
That was the quintessential White Sox Dave moment.
It was going out of bounds.
It was out of bounds. It was going out of bounds. I knew you weren't going to make it, so I was just on to the next hole. And he's like, I was fired up. I was just locked in for our team. I'm like, you're not on my team. You're not even playing.
That's a literal opposite.
Yeah, but he's
like a little
the
brother.
king of excuses. He's never been wrong.
Oh my god.
So think about that. Like you have a little, like a sibling, and like y'all are playing any type of game. They're like, no, you didn't. No, I wasn't gonna pick that up. And like everything they're saying is just they're talking out of the sides of the neck.
We haven't had Dave on this show yet. We need to. He's one of the best that we got.
He's got to chew gum.
But it's interesting. He's in the Chicago crew. It's him. It's Chief. It's Eddie. They've been doing it for years together. You can see the chemistry. They love messing with each other.
Check out Dog Walk.
Coming into the tournament, Dave's telling, "Oh, I'm not worried about Eddie. He's gonna piss down his leg. Blah blah blah." And then, is this the putt that Dave picks up?
It is one of the greatest. I mean, it's just so.
It's not even remotely going up.
That's crazy.
He was so quick.
Yeah.
He was so
It's
quick.
one thing to like stop a moving
I love
ball.
throwing it back to you. Like,
Stop a moving ball.
Next hole.
But and then there's another thing of just it was not going out of bounds.
Not even
And
close.
then he throws his hands up like he didn't do anything
And
wrong.
then he's
What?
claiming he's just trying to gaslight himself and say, "Oh, it was out of bounds."
Well, and then he has the audacity. If anyone challenged, because Titus was giving it to him, he's like, "You didn't even see it." It's like it's on the TV. I just saw it.
love it.
This
He's
comes
a
out,
1 in a billion person.
it comes out 2 minutes after. So our referee was All Business Pete, and it comes not 2 minutes after him saying to Pete that he needs to be deputized for the job that he was doing, and make sure everybody was taking their relief correctly.
Well, like he was accidentally bumping into rocks. There was a little moving pirate ship. He stepped on that, almost broke that. Like he was.
It's
Well, then he had the putt on 18 yesterday. After all the talk for Eddie, he ended up kind of pissing down.
Yeah,
his leg.
Eddie called it. He said he's gonna piddle, and he did.
Very fun though, and I'll say this, dude. I love when you can kind of gain even a modicum of insight into stuff that you would never have otherwise, and I really can't fathom the pressure these professionals. Because yesterday, even going into my match, like I said, last match, 40K line, got to win. At one point, I'm going to take relief, and I see my putter just shaking.
Did you
like
see
this.
Spider
I was
yesterday?
like, I can't let anybody see this. I gotta hide this. Like I had adrenaline pumping the
Spider
entire
and Dave
round.
looked like wet chihuahuas. Like Spider's knees were like clanking together every time he was going to putt. And then Dave, at one point, I looked at him like, "Are you sweating?" He goes, "Oh yeah, yeah." And I'm like, It's pretty chilly in here. We're just playing mini golf." He's just like drenched in
I
sweat.
was tired yesterday. Anyway, shout out to the
You
Youngs.
guys were playing on flat. They're playing on.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, think about trying to put on a Masters green where it's basically like glass. You tap it, and it goes 40, 50 feet.
No shot.
But it's cool because, like, again, like it gives you some of that insight. Now you're watching, like I can't fathom.
I
what
am
that's like.
really excited to watch today because you mentioned the nap aspect. I am exhausted.
Yeah,
I
we were
cannot-
up late.
I just want to eat something delicious and lay on my couch with a blanket and take a little nap.
Ooh, watch a little Masters naps. Oh my God, dude, with the fake birds on, the beautiful azaleas. All right, Meg. One more on Barstool mini golf. You had a match with Stephen Che. A lot of people doubted you. This was supposed to be an easy win for Team Old. He ends up eking out a win, but y'all had a battle on 17 and 18. You're staring him down, locked in, intimidating him, and then Stephen Che did Stephen Che things.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't want to say I'm not proud of what I said because I am. I don't really care. I think Stephen Che's hat. Was,
Guys, you got to show Megan's good shots. Before this, she was kicking ass.
Yeah, that's the problem. They're showing my meltdown.
This was her tin cup moment.
Yeah,
she got
because-
iced by
She was
Che,
going for it.
and she just kept saying, "Drop it, just drop it."
Megan, but you were after you tied it up on 17 or brought it to within 1, right?
Yeah, and then forced OT on 18. The stare down was crazy.
This girl just shooting daggers at Che.
Well, I mean, it's Che at the end
Yeah.
of the day. And again, he said on Quick Picks earlier in the day, he's like, I told Big Cat, if you can put me next to somebody easy, or you can give me the hardest person, I'm gonna rise to the challenge.
Yeah.
And
He
so-
stinks.
Yeah.
He was horrible.
Yeah, but I wish that I had the irrational self-confidence that he does.
And that he has that with everything.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Everything.
As someone who is constantly plagued and hounded by imposter syndrome, I always wonder how nice it would be to just be like, oh yeah, this is easy. I got this.
White Sox Dave and Che sneaky have a lot of similarities,
They do.
which they're opposite ends of the spectrum, but that's Eddie
Spectrum
on
is
Dog Walk.
correct.
Eddie on Dog Walk every once in a while he calls it the brain clash. And it's just White Sox Dave versus Stephen Che in a debate show. And it's phenomenal.
This comes from Poolside Pat. Ask what time is the nap on Saturday?
No naps, beers.
IceCon, no naps.
No naps.
I'm gonna go hard at
I
IceCon.
think if I can work in a nap Saturday, I have 2 children's birthday parties on Sunday. I've got the debut of the Shakira Strikers soccer team that I'm assistant
you're not
coach on
napping.
Saturday. Maybe after the soccer game. After the soccer game, movie on the TV, tell the kids, go jump on the trampoline, do whatever.
No.
Master on the TV for me.
Bobby will come and mess that up.
That's probably true, but I've gotten to the point where he can slap me in the face and I won't wake up.
That's third
I've-
kid.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
happens.
I've trained up. So yeah, probably Saturday about 2 p.m. Shout out to Shakira Strikers, by the way. Also, if you saw Chase Fedora, my favorite line from Megan was "You and your stupid effing fedora," because it was fantastically stupid.
I mean, it was the dumbest thing ever.
Che getting on all fours trying to read the greens was.
That's what I was just about to say that. The
unbelievable.
fedora eye level with the hole, like that was never necessary.
I need to see Rory go on all fours today.
I don't think you're allowed.
Oh wait, you're not allowed to
I
go.
think
pro?
you're allowed. You have to keep. I don't know.
2 feet on the
I
ground.
think there's like a rule.
Can you just do like a plank style?
I think you could do like a Spider-Man sniper.
All right,
position.
coming up next, Smashers Pass, Masters Dinner Edition. Don't go anymore. More Wake Up Barstool.
Blah, blah, blah.
Welcome back to WUB. It's Friday. Every single Friday we talk about food because we love food. And this Friday's no different. However, we're going to use the Masters to frame our love for food. Smash or Pass Masters Meal Edition. Let's go through what we would serve our friends if we were to put on that green
I
jacket.
think I'm first. I
Yep.
might have panicked a little bit, but I was going for. Oh no, this is.
Can we get this on the big
cadence.
screen,
wait.
guys? I'm one of the olds. I got bad eyes.
So I kind of
Thank you.
panicked, but I was thinking about like warmer weather. Just,
Oh.
So I did burrata bites and
Nice.
then a smoked tuna dip. I probably would do like the crostinis instead of the crackers, but still. Bacon wrapped jalapenos. Those are just always my favorite. And then like a
You got cream
spring roll.
cheese in them? Cream cheese
Yeah,
and
of course.
bacon?
And I would probably smoke those, like a smoked jalapeno. And then the spring rolls with like a shrimp. You want like a handheld, something crunchy, something light, like a good spicy or peanut dipping sauce with it. Those are the appetizers. And I tried to kind of make everything cohesive here. Next, we're gonna do, it would be like a smoked pork or like a carnita taco with
Love a pineapple pico.
yeah, like a pineapple
Great detail.
pico, fresh chips, homemade guac. Like you have a little setup with people just like mulling the guacamole.
Love it. Table
fry-
Love a tableside guac,
Yeah,
dude. Mortar and pestle me to death.
Yes, and then the fresh chips. They're over there frying them. You can smell them when you're waiting in line. Main course, a blackened tuna steak.
Now that's a bit interesting.
Yeah, so I wanted to get a little nicer, but again, kind of stay with like a lighter meal. So yeah, I also just love tuna, blackened tuna, and then with like a little fresh arugula salad on the side. And then I was gonna do dessert. We were gonna do either a banana pudding or a strawberry shortcake.
This is a fancy pants.
Well,
This is good. This is very cohesive, like you said.
I wanted it. We're at the Masters. I wanted to
Yeah.
like
I
be a little,
wanted
Mine
different
is
route.
not
a
that.
little nicer. And so I, in my opinion, I make some of the best banana pudding ever. And so that's what would kind of be my goal. But if you don't like banana pudding, I feel like strawberry shortcake is a nice little side.
All right, guys.
Have you made that here before?
Yeah, I've made it a lot.
I don't know if I got a bite last time. I might want to make
And
it.
I made
Wow.
cookies last week that supposedly were the best.
Hey, chocolate chip
ever.
cookies were fire, dude. I loved. You did the perfect amount of salt in them. Salt to finish a chocolate chip cookie is the most underrated and often overlooked ingredient. Guys, what's your favorite piece of this menu?
Probably the smoked tuna.
Me too. I love smoked tuna dip.
Tuna dip
so
is
good.
very good.
Imagine that at the golf course. You're just sitting there like a nice cold.
Almost
fresh
said the
tuna
F
dip.
word again.
Dude, it's a food.
I love
get it.
tuna
It does all kind of
and
go
cream
together.
cheese.
Right?
I'm gonna go with the pork tacos.
Again, handheld. Think about how easy that stuff would
Yep.
be to eat on the course.
All right, Chief, what do you got?
Let's see. I can't
What are you
really
bringing to
remember.
bear? Fancy pants?
All
You
right.
did burrata too.
I love burrata. I am a
Burrata gang.
burrata guy. I went to a wedding a couple months ago. They had these little grilled cheese things that you just dip in a tomato soup. Gotta
Fantastic.
have that. Has anyone ever been to Chicago Cut here?
What's
No.
lobster cargo?
That sounds
Exactly.
fantastic.
It is so good. The only place I've ever seen it is at Chicago Cut. It's an appetizer. It has like a little like crusty cheesy thing with
I'm
a
gonna have to
lobster
go.
bite on there. It's
Someone bring me,
delicious.
please.
And who doesn't love a little beef tenderloin crostini? I don't know if these things go together.
It doesn't
I
even
think
matter.
they
Doesn't
I think
matter.
they do
Dinner.
pretty well.
It's your
my
dinner
dinner.
whole meal.
Butternut squash soup, not exactly seasonal for the Masters, but it is one of my favorite things to eat all winter long. We're at the very edge of winter, at least here in Chicago. Wedge salad, we're gonna keep it classy.
Love a wedge salad.
Ribeye steak, and then au gratin potatoes.
I love the dessert.
Yeah,
That rocks.
just whatever Dairy Queen.
That
puts
rocks.
Yeah.
Let's
So
go,
a little bit fancy on some things, but when it's dessert, sometimes I feel like people do too much with desserts.
Yeah.
I've had all the desserts. I still think the best thing you can have is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
The KISS method. All right, favorite thing here, Meg.
My favorite thing, I don't know. I've never had the lobster escargot, but again, I'm gonna have to. Someone's gonna have
You
to
gotta
bring
go to
me.
Cut. You gotta go to
Whoever
Cut.
wants to handle.
Shout out Dave Flom.
Bring me in.
So is it snails or is it?
No, it's
prepared,
lobster.
Okay.
Yeah,
Just
so it's
prepared
not
in the style of
escargot.
snails.
I don't see. I'm afraid of the snail, so I don't even know what the style of that is. But
It
this
just
is
tastes
just
like
like
rubbery shrimp.
Really?
It's just like a cheese lobster on like a little like crispy thing, and it's
I like
I want
raw.
the dippers, dude. I want the
dippers. Yeah.
I like raw snails. Just get some of that slime.
Just the
Oh,
slug.
you
so
don't.
good. No, I mean, I don't think anybody eats raw snails. Anyway, I'm with the dippers as well, Mikey.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, Katic, what do you got? Give us that Pittsburgh. Give us that
I went very
Pittsburgh.
like
They
this.
do their
If you
part.
think of me,
Hell yes, dude.
you think of me.
Cheese
conglomerate of
curds. Cheese
everything.
curds is the first thing that I saw.
So I love mussels. Like I love. I don't know what it's about. Like I just love them. So I'm going that. I'm going the loaded nachos, man. You know, loaded nachos are my 1-1 appetizer for the bar. Cheese curds was just in Wisconsin. Had unbelievable cheese curds. I was doing this while in Wisconsin, so cheese curds were fresh on my mind.
They're great.
And then just buffalo wings with some chunky blue cheese.
Can't beat
Nice.
it.
Crispy jumbo bone-in buffalo wings. Pasta carbonara.
Yeah.
So good.
So good.
Pancetta, fried pancetta.
I used to have my mom make this for my birthday every year. I love
So good.
carbonara.
So good.
It's
It
really
is
easy,
so
too.
good, dude. I love it. And then I'm going 14-ounce ribeye.
Big one.
Oh wait, and I also
Bone-in?
had Brussels sprouts and a loaded baked potato as well, going with the ribeye. And then I'm just going traditional huge New York cheesecake.
I love a good cheesecake.
Yeah.
Or key lime pie after a meal like that.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's just that's the most Mike Katic.
Yeah.
It's
meal you
fantastic,
can get.
one and all. I'm gonna go with the cheese curds.
Okay, yeah.
That's the thing that I would eat most right now.
I'm gonna go with the cheesecake.
Give me that carbonara.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Fire.
So I wrestled
Fire.
with mine. I wanted to do
It's probably gonna be so Cajun.
so at first I was like, okay, what I want to do like something like
Whoa!
sesame chicken
Jeez,
and like
dude.
fried chicken and
I was gonna put I was gonna put a half dozen oysters on mine with like all the accoutrements.
yeah. So I wanted to go though. I ended up wanting to go
Oh wait,
more
I
just
didn't know we
straight
could
Cajun.
have 3 entrees
I did whatever I wanted here.
and 15 appetizers, but yeah.
Yeah, I
continue.
mean, yeah.
It's all right. It's all right.
So
Production.
over
I
at
know,
Crawfish
it's
Boil,
biased,
you would
I know,
generally
it's
have a ton of
favorite.
crawfish. I'm just going to give you a few there to start. You can have some charbroiled oysters. You can have some raw oysters. Okay. I'm going to get some hogshead cheese in
No,
there.
I
We
don't
talked
like
about it
hogshead
yesterday.
cheese.
Well, that's because you're a coward.
No, I'm not. I just
you have a
don't.
weak,
Wait, I don't think
you
I've
have a
ever
weak
had
palate.
that.
It's you take the head of the pig and they melt down all the stuff around
Head cheese.
the bone. It's head cheese.
Yeah.
It's head cheese, and it's great on crackers. And then even though this is not Cajun, I'm honoring my father-in-law. Shout out my guy Mark. Love you. Pepperoni rolls. They're
Fire,
Pittsburgh,
dude.
West Virginia, a traditional food
Yes.
of the mining people. Very portable, very delicious. Perfect theme park food, by the way. You go load down with pepperoni rolls, you pop them all day.
Sorry, your first entree just.
Well, we
made my
haven't got over the
mouth
beer
water.
yet.
Yeah, crawfish etouffee with
Bring
the
it
what?
back.
No,
The
don't
black
hop
and-
over the beer.
black and
Yeah, my
red.
bad. So I'm going to give you beer during the appetizers.
Okay,
I'm going to give you wine with the entrees and cognac for dessert.
Love that.
Crawfish etouffee with redfish. I mean, you can't beat it.
See,
Chicken and
but
sausage
what kind
gumbo.
of wine? Because the wine's not going to go with the gumbo. The wine will go with the etouffee-ish.
So I'm not fancy. I'm not fancy. And I will drink red wine with anything. So I'll leave it to the sommelier to give you more appropriate pairings. But I'm just going to drink probably like, I've been less into cabs and more into blends lately.
I'm not cultured in the Southern cuisine.
Yep.
What's etouffee?
Etouffee is, it's very similar to a lot of Cajun dishes. You got the Holy Trinity. which is your
green pepper, celery, onion.
Good job.
That's it.
this
That's
guy.
it.
You know
And
your stuff.
It's got a roux base and
I'll make
what
some
is
for
it?
you.
Yeah.
So
Is it
basically,
rice? What is?
Yeah,
put
it's
it
served
over
over
rice.
rice. Yeah, it's like a thick.
It's kind of like almost like a roux gravy-esque
Mm.
over the rice, and then you have again your Holy Trinity. You pack it full of crawfish. You lay it over that nice bed of rice, and then if you add like the blackened catfish, as you said on the top.
Yeah, redfish or catfish.
Yeah, or no, I like redfish better. Not.
Yeah.
I do fried catfish.
I actually almost put or fried catfish there, to be fair.
There you go.
Yeah, no, and then your gumbo's a little more soup-like. Also, I wouldn't put filet in the gumbo. That's just me.
Me
I have no
either.
problem with people who do.
I like it.
And then chicken fricassee. That was my favorite thing that my grandma used to make.
What is it?
I've actually never made chicken fricassee.
Just basically smothered chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really a lot of Cajun dishes, and like anything down south, it's gonna have butter, oil.
It's poor people food.
Yeah, and you just gonna go
Traditionally.
over rice.
I mean that. I don't mean that just. I mean that like traditionally.
And it's the
like,
best.
Say butter and I'm in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, it's
fantastic.
just a great gravy.
Yeah.
Everything tastes
Okay.
amazing. Dessert, keeping it simple here. Vanilla ice cream, warm chocolate chip cookie.
Tough.
Lee's coconut pie. Shout out Lee's.
Fantastic.
Pie capital of the world. This was a pie shop in the middle of nowhere, Louisiana, that before the interstate came along, it was like a big thoroughfare. It was so famous. You had presidents go get pies there. The owner one time went on the Jimmy Carson, Jimmy Carson, right? Yeah. No, I'm not great. Johnny Carson. excuse
Johnny
me.
Carson.
He went on the Johnny Carson show back in the day. It's actually an incredible clip. We can't play it here. But it's great. And then, yeah, black coffee and cognac. There you go.
I'm smashing the crawfish etouffee with the redfish.
Yeah.
Easy, hands down.
Pepperoni rolls and beer.
Pepperoni rolls.
Pepperoni rolls and beer, especially
Okay,
downtown on the North Shore of Pittsburgh.
By the way, guys, does it change any of your menus here that it has to come out of your pocket? You actually have to pay for the Masters.
Oh, mine's
I
great.
didn't learn that.
Mine's
yeah.
great.
At the Masters Champions
This
dinner,
is like a
the win-
$60 bar tab.
the winner has to pay. Does that change anything?
Like that matters to them.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
mine
that's
was
fair.
pretty like
Yeah, that's fair.
like relatively.
You guys can have all the DQ
inexpensive.
blizzards you want.
Yeah, dude. You guys can have my $100 cash Pittsburgh bar dinner.
I'm so hungry now.
Yeah,
Big
same.
bone and ribeye, Pittsburgh style. Do you ever get your steaks Pittsburgh style?
Is it the
No.
blackened
What's
on the
that?
outside?
Yeah.
It's like
It's
they do like a
blue-
char.
it is
They
like
just-
blue.
No,
not
no,
blue
no,
rare,
you can
but
order your
you literally
rarity
put it
still.
on
No.
for like
Yeah,
10
right?
seconds.
No, but
Get
see,
like a char and then it's
No,
so rare.
but that's if you order it rare Pittsburgh style. I go
Medium
rare
rare
Pittsburgh
Pittsburgh.
style.
I
Well,
thought if you just said Pittsburgh style, it is char raw.
hey, look, he's
I
from
think.
Pittsburgh.
Well,
Maybe we're wrong.
Well, I do think that. I mean, so
I didn't know you could say
Yeah.
medium rare Pittsburgh style.
it-
If I
it's,
worked in
it's hard to
restaurants, you
thred.
could.
It's hard to thread for sure. But then you get your pingness.
You're not
with
you're
your
not
char
going to
outside.
Texas Roadhouse and saying, "Can I have medium rare Pittsburgh?"
No, I wouldn't do there. Only like it's nice steakhouse.
Yeah,
But
if you're going to get like a Delmonico ribeye or something, or like
I think it comes
Right.
from like the old steel mill, right?
Probably.
Where these services would be so hot that if you had a slab of meat, you could just burn the hell out of the outside, get that crust on there, and then feast away.
I love a good crusty steak.
Yeah, I know. I agree.
Oh
Shout
my
out
God.
Pittsburgh style.
I want a crusty steak and then those lobster.
Crusty crab
Crab.
pizza. All right.
It's a good episode.
I should have put a Krabby Patty on mine.
You and me.
I used to get little Jimmy Dean, frozen sausage biscuits, throw a Kraft single on them, and pretend like they were Krabby Patties.
So good.
Tasty. All right, guys,
All right, guys.
tweet us your best, man. You can also tweet us #AskWub. We'll get to it all at the end of the show. More Wake Up Barstool coming up next. Don't go anywhere, my friends.
Welcome.
Welcome back. Wake Up Barstool. All right, a couple things here. I want to get the World Cup, but first, the MLB has released their City Connect uniforms. City Connect uniforms tend to be bold.
You're either really good or really
Yes,
bad.
I was going to say they're very. Which again, maybe a lot of
Polarizing.
people will like say is bad, but I kind of think that's the point.
Yeah.
Like I think
stand out.
yeah, you take a shot and maybe you miss, but you go for it. So let's see. The production's put together a little slideshow
Should we
here. Let's see
smash
which one's
or
the
pass
best.
these uniforms?
Yes, good call. That's a perfect way to frame this.
You're welcome.
Smash or pass.
Smash.
City Connects. Also, can we put it on the big screen as well
Yeah,
for
'cause
the
I
old
can't
guys?
see these.
Smash.
Yeah,
smash.
easy smash.
Yeah, smash.
Easy smash. Old school Braves uniforms. Hammer and Hank. You got the
Anytime you put
TBS.
that like beautiful blue.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah,
script.
that
I love the
sucks.
script.
Yeah.
Script is always my favorite on baseball jerseys.
So the script in the
Old
front
Hank
looks great.
Aaron look.
Yeah.
Yep.
But the thing to highlight here, TBS Superstation. Everybody in the South was a Braves fan because they carried all the Braves games. That ATL on the side, that's the old TBS font.
Ah, I like that.
Very
So that's a
ode
good
to
shout
them.
out.
Yeah. Smash.
Shout out Superstation. Hey, shout out a day and age when you could watch the local team on television without paying $20 a month. It's crazy.
Relax,
Take it up with Manfred.
geriatric. Relax, geriatric.
My bad.
Relax.
My bad.
I'm with you, T-Bob.
I am too. It's angry.
It's unbelievable. Okay, here we go.
Smash.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
love these.
I think these stink.
No way. I like the cream.
I love them.
Does anyone call Baltimore B-more that lives
No.
there?
Okay, I don't know.
You know
I
what?
don't know.
Fair. I did not see that. I was looking at the color scheme, and I am
I don't
dyslexic.
even know if I like the colors.
I like the.
I
color
love the color scheme. I'm with
I
you.
do too. It's
I hate
supposed to be-
B more. I'm over the top of the color scheme.
Supposed to be an homage to Camden Yards, which is a great park, but this would be like having the White Sox or Cubs have it say Chi-Town to me.
See,
which
I know.
none of us-
I don't want the be more, but if
Yeah.
it said Baltimore in script, smash. But be more, I cannot.
Be
get
more.
behind.
Because Nola, it's like some people like Nola, some people
I
don't.
don't like Nola either.
So you smashing or passing?
I'm gonna still smash,
Me
even
too.
though I hate
Pass.
I'll pass.
All right, what do we got next?
Smash.
I like those.
I'm gonna pass
I like
on this
that
one.
C.
I don't like the C.
The C makes me look like my eyes are like
It feels
wigging
like a
out.
hockey jersey or something.
No, I like it.
I think it's cool.
Clean.
I'm gonna pass on this one.
Kind of boring pass.
Smash.
Little faded
Pass me,
pinstripes. I
yeah.
think that's nice. It's clean.
All right, what do we got next?
Pass. I hate these.
This is the Rangers?
Royals.
I hate these.
Took me a second too, Mikey.
These are doing a little too much.
This looks like a soccer jersey.
These are busy.
It did
does-
major soccer kid
Yeah, I
energy.
don't-
This
Major
sucks.
soccer
I hate
kid
this.
energy.
That is very soccer.
The Royals have like good uniforms.
They
Don't
do.
do this.
I don't like the fading in and out of colors. I don't like.
No.
What is the nameplate? Is that purple?
Yeah, no, this sucks.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so-
too much going on.
It's too friendly.
Pass.
It's bad. Pass.
And you're right, Megan. They have great uniforms anyway, so adding this just.
Boo.
Okay, Reese is saying that this is the colors of the flag of Kansas City. I get
don't
the
care.
intention. It's a pass for me, dogs.
Pass.
Pass
no
for me,
for me.
It's a
dog.
no for me, dog.
All right, what do we got next?
Smash. I love these.
Disgusting.
Do people say Wisco?
I don't like Wisco, but I like the colors.
They're
I'm
horrible.
hearing no.
This
I
one,
do love the beer keg fielding the
I
ground ball.
love
Right?
that.
I mean,
I want that logo.
I like that logo.
that
quite a
should be
bit,
the big
dude.
boys logo.
That is really stupid.
I will
really
say,
fantastically dumb.
this reminds me of like a little league team. There's out where I'm from. They have the
Okay, that's fair.
Wasco travel baseball team with those colors. It looks exactly the same. This looks too little leaguey.
It also kind of gives. I do like it, but now that you say that, it reminds me of like a Savannah Bananas ass uniform.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what's with
I
the?
don't like the fade. The colors again.
Yeah.
I don't know why we're doing. Just do one. But I'm smashing just because
Wisconsin
of
Sunset.
Yeah.
the keg.
I kind of see the sunset there go over, but yeah.
Who says like, oh, Wisconsin Sunset?
The Midwest is. I think Midwest has got great sunsets. In
But
general.
I mean,
I love a sunset.
But
I
like,
love a
who has
sunset.
bad sunsets? Find me the place with bad sunsets.
I think the
seen a sunset?
Appalachia.
you ever seen a?
Why? Because the mountains block it?
Yep.
Probably Tennessee.
But have you ever seen like, God, West Virginia when it's all green? It's one of the most stunningly.
No, I'll
beautiful
take a
places
Midwest
I've ever
Have you
sunset.
ever seen a sunset with a bunch of cypress trees in the
Yeah,
bayou?
now we
I
talk.
haven't actually.
Woo, baby,
we
that's a
talking.
good sunset.
Spanish moss hanging, light dappling through the trees,
Give it
the
to
oak
me.
leaves.
Little gator just floating across the top of the water.
Unfortunately, Chiefs infected my brain with his AAU take, and this is a pass for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm smashing just because of the logo.
I'm
logo's
still
great.
Gonna smash. Just
Love
because
Logo
I said
should
it
be on the
first.
hat though too.
Yeah, I agree with that. I don't like the hat.
I love you, dumb beer keg man. All right, what's next?
Smash.
Smash.
Those are sick.
I
Speaking
Come
of
on!
logos, look
Oh
at that
my
logo,
God.
That
dude.
is so
The
That's
way-
like
badass.
the early 2000s Pirates.
Yeah.
the way that the letters at the bottom kind of look like daggers.
I was gonna say the
knives.
sharp edges speak to pirate swords.
Yes.
I love
All
the
black.
yellow. I love the
I'm
yellow.
ready to raise the Jolly Roger
Yes.
and pillage somebody's wealth
And Skeen just looks great in it.
Yeah.
and steal their women and burn down their homes.
Yeah, these rock.
Shout out to all the Pirates who came by the office yesterday. We had
Yeah.
the Phenom, Connor Griffin,
I'm so sad I missed it.
SEC all-time hits leader Jake Mangum,
Mangum.
my guy. Yeah, shout out Pirates. Love these. Smash. All right, what do we got next?
Smash.
Is this the last one?
Pass. I don't like these.
I like the
I don't
Diaz de
know.
la Muerte. I'm into this.
I don't
I
into
like
this.
the logo again.
This has major, I'm going to Lollapalooza and I'm going to wear that.
It just looks,
Yes.
yeah, it looks like a Miami.
It's very Miami, Meg. Very Miami.
I feel like this might just be the angle, but doesn't that hat look 7 sizes too big for that guy?
Enormous.
That guy's, well, his chin is just so tiny.
Also,
He's got a triangle face.
I feel like if you're gonna have like all of those pops of blue, like it needs to have something in the hat.
I would agree with that. I would agree. But, again, I love the logo. Day of the Dead.
I'm passing on this one.
Oh, I'd wear that.
I'm going to give this a 6-beer smash.
Okay, yeah.
What do we got next? Last one here.
Smash.
I like this.
Clean,
Smash.
nice.
Chaos.
And
College
people do say
ass.
that.
College
it
ass
look,
uniform.
It is kind of college, but
College ass
I like
uniform.
it. I like it.
I like the trim on the sleeve.
I
there.
mean,
I do too.
I
I like
love
the tees.
SEC baseball. This is just SEC baseball.
That's Arkansas.
Yeah. I'm gonna pass.
God, you're right, but I do like it. I'm still gonna smash.
I'm gonna pass. I mean, look, this is a safer play. Red always plays. People do say Tejas.
I don't like the T on the hat though. I feel like it's a little too like it's just too wide or something. Not a fan.
Michael is jamming
keep going.
foam basketballs like my feet are playing Chubby Bunny.
I have
He's in here
6.
just
I have
shoving them.
6 in there.
Shoving them in there. If you ruin my new kicks, bruh, they're not that new anymore. I put about 100,000 steps at Disney on them.
Oh no.
I think we've reached our limit. It kind of feels good. It feels like I'm getting like a pressure massage on my feet.
That's
All right, right now, guys, World Cup. Okay, we are now 2 months away. Very disappointing news. Maybe not as much for the team, but individually, as I should have looked up how to pronounce this.
Ask Chief.
Give it a shot.
Patrick Agyemang.
Ajaman.
Okay, Patrick Agyemang tears his Achilles. Would have been about the U.S.'s 3rd striker.
Yeah.
He's going to be out for the World Cup. Again, I don't know if I can fathom anything more brutal than having to miss the World Cup due to injury, especially because all the timing has to work out. You have to be at your best at the time that the World Cup's happening. There has to be an open roster spot. This guy that played D3 fought his way to the MLS, now fought his way to a U.S. roster spot, and he tears his Achilles 2 months out.
Really sad.
Yeah, and he was,
it's terrible.
He was having a decent year. He's in the 2nd tier of the English League, plays for Derby. But like you said, 3rd choice striker. They got another guy, Haji Wright, very similar type player. Haji.
Are you a Johnny Quest fan? Does anybody know what I'm talking
No.
Okay, Johnny Quest's best friend was named Haji.
Okay.
Sim Salabim. Great,
Yeah.
great show. Anyway,
So
whatever.
Story, bro.
tough one for the player. USA probably won't miss him that much.
Okay.
So I feel terrible for him. Here's to hoping that he can manage to keep his form and maybe eventually the story ends happy with him at a World Cup. But right now,
I hope not. I hope we have better players than him in form.
okay, that's probably fair.
How long ago was I Believe? Wasn't that the World Cup?
Yeah, no, they've been singing that song forever. It's the lamest song in the world.
I know, but I feel like it was that 1 year.
It is the most.
Controversial.
It is the most
believe
beta.
it.
We are not that good energy song
Yeah.
that I've ever heard in my
Yeah.
entire life.
I go over to England every year, and when they hear my accent, they like sing that to like make fun of America.
That's really funny.
Yeah, exactly. It's. I would make fun. I'd make fun of us. Anyway, so
Big screen.
Big screen.
unlike other years, the World Cup, though, the U.S. with a very friendly draw. Okay, you got Paraguay, you got Australia, you got Turkey. Let's look at FIFA rankings. Right now, the U.S. is 16th, Paraguay's 40th, Australia's 27th, Turkey is 22nd.
We're putting BTA on.
So we are
Tell him again, Katic.
technically supposed to be the best team here. But I have no faith in this team.
I got no faith in this team either. Turkey's a very good team. Paraguay and Australia can surprise you. This is in United States. Our form so bad, so bad. They've been every time you try to get like excited, they just lay an absolute egg. I think they lost 5-1 to Belgium last month, a couple weeks ago. They have 2 warm-up games against Senegal, who's in the tournament, and Germany. They're probably going to get dummied in both of those games, so you're going to be going on into the World Cup on like a 4-game losing streak. I'm not confident in this group, and this was supposed to be our golden generation.
Since you are the soccer guy, give me a couple of teams that I could take a future on. That
Like a long shot?
it doesn't have to be super long, but I mean, just to get into the action.
I think Uruguay has a shot to come out of that group. It's so much of it because this is
One
a
of
different-
8 countries.
I
that have
usually
ever
just
won a World
bet
Cup.
on like the most attractive team because I would like to watch.
Who's hot?
Yeah, like I'd like to watch.
I mean,
them for
Italy,
the
that used to be Italy growing up. I feel like they were always the hottest, and
Yeah.
now they can't make a World Cup to save their lives.
Yeah. The Swedes. Swedes got some
Okay.
hot dudes for sure. The Netherlands always have some hot dudes. But yeah, I mean, I would say for a long
Croatia was really hot a couple years ago.
Now Norway
you know what they
hasn't
say, I am
Norway
Croatian.
hasn't been in a long time. They should get out of that group, but they have Erling Haaland, they have Martin Odegaard, they have big superstars who play in the Premier League. So I wouldn't be surprised if they made a little bit of a run. This is probably their best generation in my entire life. So it's going to be a fun tournament. It's the first time it's ever been 48 teams. So you should, there's going to be 8 third-place teams that get to the knockout stage, which is also different.
So there's no excuse for the U.S. They're on home soil. They have a friendly draw. More teams make it. There's no freaking I watched this team get out of the group of death back in, what was it, 16 or 14?
14. I mean, they were in the
It was
group. That's a
14.
lot. 2006.
Germany, Portugal, Ghana. I saw that team get out. They have to get out of this group.
I think if they don't get out, it's a bigger disaster for soccer than when they didn't even make the World Cup in 2018. If you're on home soil and
Yeah.
you have that group and you can't get out of that group, it's bad. Christian Pulisic has been awful lately. I'm starting to get real worried, and I feel like people who are like casuals who are going to turn in for the World Cup, they're not quite there. I think that we might be in for some disappointment.
I mean, here's the deal, though. Everybody thought that about Rory yesterday. Look what he did. So here's to hoping
Yeah.
the U.S. can maybe
Well, he's not American.
shock and surprise.
True.
That's true.
You know what,
True.
Katic? Great
Good
call.
point.
That's true.
Observation taken.
But let's be positive. We'll get out.
God.
We'll get out of the group and we'll see what happens from there.
All right, hey.
You missed.
All right, boys, it's enough. It's enough,
All right.
boys.
Ask Wub
Ask
coming
Wub.
up next here on Twitter. Don't go anywhere.
Oh my God.
Hey, Carson.
Carson's dead.
All right, guys, truce. Okay, no more. No more throwing balls at each other.
Guys. Grow
All right.
up, guys.
All right.
Okay, we have a
Children.
show to do, guys.
Be professional.
Yeah, for once.
God.
Come on, guys, relax.
Michael saw that. All right, so we want to get to Ask Web questions, and you can continue to send them there on Twitter. What's everybody got going on this weekend, though? What are we going to be locked in on, dude?
IceCon.
IceCon.
Going to
Yep.
Bulls game tonight?
DraftKings. Yeah, Bulls game tonight with Dante and Danny, and then tomorrow, me, Spider, and Max are going to DraftKings Wrigleyville.
That's where
Come
we're
see
gonna,
us out there.
We're going to be there
Yeah,
too for
that's
IceCon.
Oh,
1 to 3.
oh yeah, yeah.
Hey, see you
let's
there.
go.
Hey,
Oh,
beers.
I thought you guys were going
Hey.
to the.
We are starting at DK and Wrigley.
Oh,
Hey, Kaden.
Party
let's
buses down at
go.
the game. You want to?
Beers? I'm
not going
Do
to-
you want
Beers?
to bring back some beers?
Beers.
bringing back so many beers.
Great. I mean, great. So everybody gets invited to go to DraftKings Wrigleyville, huh?
Dude,
Enjoy
you
your
probably
soccer
have like
party.
16 birthday parties.
Everybody gets invited to go to DraftKings Wrigleyville.
We'll
for
FaceTime
work.
you. We'll
And
FaceTime.
Yeah.
So yeah, if anybody's going,
all they want
the
me to
game-
do is wake up early every day and host this show. Unbelievable.
face-
dude.
Hush, let me
you.
promo IceCon. If you guys are in the city, please come by DraftKings Wrigleyville. We're all going to be hanging out. Elio's going to be
Most
there.
of us.
3 + 3 = 7. Come check us out.
That's
and
true.
then we're going to the game.
Most of us.
Go Hawks.
Unbelievable.
My first time.
What are you doing tomorrow? Like you,
Unbelievable.
Ask
what are you doing tomorrow?
Oh,
I don't know.
Chief.
Soccer. I got soccer. I got soccer. Again, Shakira Strikers. Wow. I'm a coach. Ask Wub, does this look like a bad Appalachian Sunset to you? Ooh, get him, Jake.
that's pretty.
sunny.
That's pretty.
Honestly, I think that's kind of average.
The colors are beautiful. He could have found a better
yeah,
setting.
landscape.
Yeah, better
It's
landscape.
nice. Don't get me wrong. It's
But
nice.
I'm with you, Jake. Yeah, it's a good sun. But again, I think everybody has good sunsets. All right, what do we got next? God, it makes me want a beer, though.
Yeah,
You know?
a lot of beers.
Sun going down. Beautiful, tasty little brew. This comes from a guy, Madat. Ask Wub, is it okay to cheer for a conference rival in a championship? For me, it's my school or bus. I'll never cheer for another school or conference anytime. No, I think cheering for conferences is the lamest, most beta energy. It is the I believe of fandom. I think it sucks.
Coming from an SEC guy.
I mean, you guys.
I hate
invented
the
that.
SEC. I hope every single SEC team loses every single game.
You're not
You
one of
guys have fun with your cheering on
Championships?
Your,
Well, if it was
Championships?
yeah, Michigan's your championship. You feel good with that. I can't wait till Purdue wins one, and you have to cheer that on.
Absolutely not.
But if it was Ole Miss against Michigan and you have the Portnoy effect.
Michigan.
Yeah, I've never.
I hate Ole Miss, dude.
Ole Miss is
I want
the
Ole Miss to rot and burn.
dig them up and die again.
The question would be, what SEC team would I cheer for?
Missouri.
Even though I do have a soft spot for Arkansas.
Okay.
Even though they're a rival and
Okay.
I've had a lot of fun, I do like the Arkansanians.
Arkansanians.
I'm gonna probably just cheer for Mississippi State. They need a little bit of love.
Yeah, Mississippi State's fine. Mississippi State's
Because
fine.
they're just kind of bottom
Yeah.
here. They're not
Yeah.
gonna ever
You
do
guys-
anything.
Bottom feeding chuds.
But yeah,
Brandon Walker
Everybody else
would
would
be
suck it.
the most insufferable person
Yeah.
if Mississippi State was ever good at anything.
yeah, I like Brandon.
I love Brandon, but he would be the worst.
So, T-Bob, you're not one of those guys that has like the SEC belt that has like each, like the Clemson paw,
Hell no.
the
I
LSU
have-
logo.
and before anybody
Ole
says
Miss logo.
Clemson.
nobody-
Oh, not Clemson. I'm sorry.
Nobody can
no,
find
hold
an
on. There's
example
another
of
South
this
Carolina.
anywhere.
There we go.
Nobody can find an example of this anywhere. Like, I have been steadfast on this that I hate the SEC. I've been steadfast the SEC is not as good as they think, and the gap's not as large as they think for years now. And I've been proven right. So, it's a burden being right, but it's one that I'll bear. Hasquab. Also, I did mean to bring this up.
Not me, probably.
If shout out to Dave Portnoy, Dan going to hold it down for Dave. Michigan losing in double OT to Denver in the Frozen Four. Conference pride. Dan and the Wisconsin Badgers going to try to get it done for Dave, get him another championship.
Yep, Big Ten.
It comes from Kellen, Keldog. The Pittsburgh style talk inspired this. Who do you think could cook a better steak out of the four of you?
On a grill?
Just cook
Depends.
it however.
I could reverse sear.
Yeah.
The smoker, then on the skillet.
Everyone's already eaten my food. Come on.
You think you can out reverse sear me?
Dude, yes. You had to get your gumbo recipe from me. Yes, I could
didn't get my
outdo you in
gumbo
everything.
recipe from you. You gave me a couple of good additions to the recipe. Going fully seasoning and cooking delicious chicken thighs instead of rotisserie chicken was a very good idea. It's a very good idea, but no, you cannot.
All right, well then I guess we'll just have to find out.
I'm pretty
not
good at
upset
this.
me.
I don't know if I'm the best
guys-
here, but I'm pretty
You
good.
guys can cook steaks, and I'll be the judge.
Yeah, it's fair. Okay, that's what we're.
I
gonna
will
have to
say,
do.
I feel like you need a home court advantage for this.
I got a
You need
great
your
Yeah.
grill.
own, your
Yeah,
own kitchen,
no,
your
for
own
sure.
grill
Yeah,
if you're
y'all
doing a
need,
grill.
Not me.
excuses. Not me.
I mean, I came here and won the dip competition.
I'll cook anything. Yeah,
Your
my
dip
dip
sucks.
My dip did suck.
No, it didn't.
My dip.
I thought it was
No,
good.
it didn't.
It was
thought all the
fine.
loves were good.
I went.
It was gritty.
It was
Love
gritty.
your dip.
It was gritty. I put too much queso fresco in there.
I'm gritty. That's why I'd win this competition.
Okay.
Beat your ass.
You know what, Megan? I will let you cook us steaks.
I would love to, honestly. Get back in the kitchen, girl.
Kyle Buck. Ask Wub, how much do you think Robert McIntyre was fined for flipping off hole 15 on live TV? Hit the water twice.
did
I
watch
get it.
this.
I get it as well. I hope they're not fining him, dude. Let the boy flip off. Let
Yeah.
the man flip off the course.
We
Dude.
have fingers for a reason. We should be able to use them.
Yeah. Plus, it's
Sign language.
you go in the water twice at the Masters, you're pissed.
I mean, I look at what I did on 18.
She freaked out.
I might have said
was
said some things to Chief. Hey, by the way, I love Chief. It was a bad time for me yesterday, and I might have said some inappropriate.
What did you say to
things.
Chief? I forgot.
I
You were popping off.
asked Chief.
Oh,
if
you were
he
like, yeah.
won,
Did you win?
And then I told him to suck something.
Yeah, Eddie. Is it Chief? Is it tough for Eddie to have that on you for?
No,
the
I
next
mean,
year.
if we did 100 different athletic events, he might win 2.
Okay.
So
okay.
I think-
Okay.
Didn't
Didn't he
fine.
beat you in basketball on one-on-one?
Yeah, and then he retired forever because he's a coward.
Oh man.
One-on-one.
No.
He threw up a prayer over his head. and it went in.
No. Oh man. All right. What do we got
So-
next?
People don't
Last
forget.
one.
People don't forget.
I know.
Not Coach Farley. Is it worse to poop your pants on public transit or be called out by Lil Wayne for your Moose Knuckle showing on live
Definitely
television?
one.
Yeah, definitely crapping your pants on
If
public
Wayne
transit.
called me out for
Jerry,
my moose knuckle on
sad
TV,
day. It's a
Yeah.
That's scary.
good day.
It's a sad day. This is a catastrophe.
Yeah, that was a good
It's the
video.
greatest video of all time.
Yeah, I was telling my son this because he craps his pants daily.
Shout out
He
Quad
tries to call
Bob.
me a poopy pants. I'm like, bro, I
mean, he's a child.
I haven't pooped my pants in years.
I
So
pooped
you need to back the hell
myself, I
up.
think, 2 weeks ago.
Damn.
What are the odds that happens in Vegas?
Pretty high.
Pretty high.
To be
okay.
honest. Shout out Quad Bob, man.
Shut
We
up.
should have a little like a Vegas spring break house betting board. Like Katic craps his
Yes, yes, dude.
like someone
Minus.
cries.
what are you
200.
looking forward to most in Vegas?
I've never been there.
Really?
So, just the overall vibe. I want to go to the Severe. I want to go to the Sphere.
The
Mikey,
severe.
Severe.
Mikey,
Look
we
at
love
the
you.
sphere.
We're not going to see you for a month.
I know. Love you all.
We love you, Mikey.
Hopefully
We'll
I
see you
come
Monday.
back in one piece.
More Wake Up Barstool will have a new Masters champ. Or a Masters champ. Maybe not.
Love you guys. Great weekend.